doorbell just rang so suddenly. I actually think this is the USB cable that's supposed to connect my Handycam camera to my computer because I fucking lost the original. And also, the internet and AI has proven so unhelpful with helping me try and figure out what plug is gonna plug in from my camera to the computer, because it's like, everyone's like, oh, it's the USB mini or micro 2, and it's not, because I can like tell from looking at the plug that it's fucking not. I actually think this is looking promising. I was going based not off of name, but off of what it looked like, and this does look like it might fit in the hole. That's what she said. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. It literally doesn't, dude. Like, it needs to be like this, but like 2x bigger. Fuck. Okay, well, now I just have this fucking cable that I don't need. God, I'm pissed. Okay, well, at least I have pie. So, I've been watching Twin Peaks with my dad, and everyone's eating pie all the time, and it makes you really sad when you're watching that, and you're like, why can't I have a slice of cherry pie too, you know? Because I'm like, to me, pie is my god tier dessert. Specifically a strawberry rhubarb pie is to me the best dessert I could ever have, ever. Like a fresh strawberry rhubarb pie. But other fruit pies come close. Like, to me, pie is the best dessert ever. And I know I guess that's a bit of a hot take. I feel like ice cream would probably come next, gelato. But pies will always be number one. Fruit pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And I'm not talking about pumpkin pie. And I'm not talking about key lime pie. And I'm not talking about like lemon pie. Because those to me are like tarts. They're not pie. Pie is like flaky pastry crust, top, bottom. And like deep dish. Like there's substance there. Anyway, I think we ran out of vanilla ice cream. Actually, let's check. We didn't. Okay, let's try the Waitrose brand of ice cream, because normally I'm a Haagen-Dazs vanilla kind of girl. Not sure how to feel about this. This is such a meager scoop of pie. And whoever in my family, ooh, there's like chunks of vanilla bean. My dad is not home yet from work, and I can't watch the movies without him. So I think we're gonna watch Max and Paul, which is truly very hilarious to me, the way that it's dubbed over. I think you can watch it OG in German and not watch it dubbed over, but quite frankly, I think it's more sillier to watch it than the words not match their lips. I think it's very silly that they're like, this girl is so poor, and she lives in like a multi-home, pretty gorgeous house. So I'm like, what? I understand that property can be inherited. I do get that. However, I'm like, if you're emphasizing that she's so poor, and again, maybe she's poor in comparison to like all the billionaires at her school, but still a bit like, really? Then why is her house so nice? Food for thought. We're taking this pie on the road, people. I'm still peeved about this. This is literally what everyone, I just watched multiple episodes of Max and Hall. I had truly not seen Max and Hall before. A friend of mine, Mia, was like, you should watch it to fill the Summer I Turned Pretty part of her heart. And I said, of course. He said, of course, I trust you. And I've started. Again, I was talking earlier about how it's very silly to me that it's dubbed over in English. I'm hooked. Like, do I have problems with a lot of the acting, creative choices, design choices? Yes, I do. At the same time, the chemistry that the main actors have together is fucking impeccable. They have such good chemistry together. Wow. And I truly think chemistry is everything. I think that's one of the reasons why because in the Summer I Turned Pretty books, I famously was still rooting for Conrad but didn't hate Jeremiah that much. And I genuinely think it's because I truly believed Lola Tung and Gavin Castellino, or whatever his name is, had zero chemistry. And truly, to me, that's everything, man. If they had good chemistry, I think I would have been rooting for them more. I also like the actor being a literal transphobe and like retweeting anti-vax shit is like so it's a little bit hard for me to separate the actor from Jeremiah, the character. Besides that, I don't think they had any chemistry. These actors have great chemistry. They really have great chemistry. My least favorite part of doing my makeup is knowing that I'm gonna have to take my mascara off. Like, that's literally my least favorite part. I also have contacts in right now because I've been trying to be better about if I don't wear my glasses, then I do need to wear my contacts instead of flying blind for the day, because I do think it's making my eyes get worse at a much more rapid rate. The fact that I'm like straining them so much by not wearing glasses or contacts. I fucking hate wearing contacts. They dry my eyes out so much, and I do the single day ones, like, and I do the ones that are supposed to be for dry eyes, but truly, like, nothing can prepare you. Nothing can prepare me for what these contacts do to me. I do really like getting ready though. I feel like I have way less to get ready for these days, or like really dress up for more than like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. And so it was nice to get dinner, even though I was obviously way overdressed, more so than Anna and Holly. Okay, I take my contacts out like a fucking maniac, because one time I took my contact out the normal way and I fucking like pinched my eyeball because I missed the contact somehow, and it was so traumatic that now I like just try and like push it out to the side until it comes out. You'll see it's truly so unpleasant to watch and also deeply uncomfortable, but I can't do that anymore because I'm scared I'm gonna pinch my eyeball again. Because this way, I know I'm not gonna pinch it. I know there's better ways to do this. And like, look now, my eyes so red because I'm just poking it. How is that not out?
Gonna have that girl, my girl tonight. We're gonna shake that load up, yeah, heart to heart, yeah. We're gonna have one or two or three bottles of wine. The night is up, but the moon is bright. We're gonna dance till we feel.
Next up is going to 128 London, try and find a birthday present for Riley. This truly might be my favorite beverage in London. I'm not even kidding.
Don't ever say you never fall in love. Listen to the noise, don't you give a fuck.
I just got back from a long day of running very fun errands. Those errands being shopping for my friend Riley's birthday and picking up some matcha powder because I'm running low. But I did want to come on here and talk about some of the existential dread I've been feeling, which I think any and all of my friends who are unemployed will absolutely and 1,000,000% relate to. But I've just been having trouble figuring out how to fill my days. And so I've been trying to fill my days with stuff that is fulfilling, because truly, if I don't give myself activities to do and don't take myself new places, I feel like I just won't leave my house at all, because I wake up, I have breakfast, I apply to jobs, I go for a run, so that maybe is the leaving the house. To me, going for my run it doesn't even feel all that mindful, but trekking through London and giving myself places to go is super fun. But truly, in the midst of it all, I'm also trying to determine what I like doing and what I'm good at and what I could see myself doing for the next few years, while also navigating a job market that is not ideal. And I know so many people have gotten hired in job markets that are not ideal, and I know I will get a job at one point. I think it's the not knowing when that is so hard for me sometimes, because I think I've lived in a state of constant impermanence for quite a while, in that I went to boarding school and I knew I was going to be at the same boarding school for all 4 high school years, but I had to pack up my room by myself every year. And similarly to that, when I took my gap year, I was only in New York City for a year. And then when I went to college, I was there for 4 years, but again, I was packing up and moving every year, if not half year. Like junior year I was abroad and then I was back, so I was moving twice. And even my parents, when I started university, they lived in Hong Kong, and when I have ended, they've now in between lived in LA, now live in London. And because of that, I think I've just found it so hard to settle into a place, and I think I'm really craving that right now, because I truly don't know if I'm gonna end up in New York or in London, and it's the not knowing that kills me a little bit. I want to have some security that I will be in the same place or have a foundation in one place. And I love London. I also love New York. I think I'm lucky to have friends in both places, but I just don't really feel like I can start putting roots down in London just yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be here for the long term. And I think because I don't feel like I can put roots down, everything feels so transitory, and everything that I'm doing just doesn't feel real. I'm discovering all these places that feel like they could be my place and places I could go back to, but at the same time I'm like, am I even gonna be here in a couple months? I really don't know. But I think through all of that, the one thing that has been really nice is being able to decorate my room a little bit and having free reign with that. Especially senior year, I just knew I was leaving that house and was gonna have to pack up all that stuff, so I truly, my room was a little bit serial killer room. Like, I think I had one thing hung on my wall, like one photograph hung, and that's it. And so I've definitely tried to establish more of a vibe in my room that feels like me. And there's definitely stuff that's not hung. I still don't have my nightstand yet. I have another lamp coming, but it does feel like a place that's mine, which I really appreciate. And I appreciate that my parents let me do that, because obviously if I live in New York, this will no longer be the room that I live in, but a room that I get to come back to. And I still think that's really special. I think all of this is to say is that I am totally feeling the post-grad existential dread, as I know so many of my friends are. So if you're going through that, you're definitely not alone. I've been trying to fill my week with a bunch of fun stuff and trying new places, but truly, through it all, I am still dealing with the stress and anxiety of what the fuck am I even doing with my life? And I just wanted to talk about that. I also wanted to talk about something that I did on Friday, which I didn't like video or film any part of, but my dad and I went to go see One Battle After Another, which is the new P.T. Anderson movie starring Leo DiCaprio, Tiana Taylor. I'm not sure what Leo's character's daughter, I don't know what the actress's name is, but she was amazing. The movie was so good, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'll just give, I guess, a brief overview. It's filmed in VistaVision, so the colors are absolutely stunning. If you can go see it on the big screen in 35mm, I totally would recommend doing that. It was so incredible. It's a long movie and is a neo-western kind of movie, I would say, but P.T. Anderson truly makes it feel like an hour and a half. It goes by so fast. It's so engaging. It's really funny, which I don't think I was expecting, and everyone's performance is truly incredible. I also think it obviously was filmed and written and edited all before probably summer of 2025. Not sure like when they have to finish editing before it debuts, But truly, the writing and the fact that it was written and filmed before summer of 2025 is crazy to me. And if you watch the movie, I feel like you'll understand what I'm saying. But it does truly read as prophetic. I don't know. And it's so fucking good. So if you can go see that, I totally would. I also just finished Catabasis. I heard R.F. Kuang say it like that. I was calling it Catabasis in my head for a really long time, but that word means the hero's journey to the underworld. I just finished that. I didn't like it as much as Babel because I found the main character, who's not narrating, but you definitely see things through her perspective for most of the book, really insufferable. And I do think she was meant to be insufferable, but I did feel like her character arc from going from quite insufferable to not insufferable was a little bit rushed, and I didn't totally buy how she got from point A to point B. And again, I don't want to spoil it. I did love it. I love R.F. Kuang. I thought she did a really good job of weaving all the logic in and all the paradoxes that she was talking about, and also did an amazing job highlighting the systems in academia that protect literal abusers, which I think was one of the main takeaways, and also just the absolute insanity that is higher education. And by that I mostly mean like post-undergrad, like masters and doctorates, and how genuinely insane of an undertaking it is, and the things that are normalized that are not healthy, the things that academics go through to get hired, just all this stuff that she's talking about. I feel like I haven't heard talked about in a YA novel sense, and I think is an important thing to shed a light on, so I did appreciate that. I've just started this book called Hunchback, and it's really short, so I honestly feel like I'll finish it tonight. I'm really enjoying that so far, but don't want to speak too soon on if I'm into it or not. I'm also starting a book club with my friends. I was the one who got to pick the book first, but how we're doing it is that I pick 3 books and then everyone votes. So I'm waiting to see what the people vote on, but that's gonna be probably my next read. I chose White Knights, The Vegetarian, and Madonna in a Fur Coat because I've not read any of those. Have been at the top of my TBR for a really long time, so we'll see where that goes. Another piece of media that I've been consuming that I want to talk about is, I talked a little bit about Twin Peaks earlier in this video, which I'm obsessed with and would absolutely recommend watching. It's awesome. But have also been watching Slow Horses. My parents have seen all of it, and a new season just came out. I hadn't seen any of it, so they are rewatching it with me. But I believe now we're on season 3, and every season is only 6 episodes, so it's very digestible. Gary Oldman is doing absolute fucking bits in that show. I think he's such an amazing actor, and in a similar way I view him and Matthew McFadden in a similar way, because they disappear into their roles to the point where I don't recognize them. I could not distinguish Jim Gordon from Sirius Black from him as Jackson Lamb in Slow Horses. I know that they're all Gary Oldman, but I'm like, no, they're not. He is so amazing in this show, and it's just really fun. It's like MI5 mystery thriller vibes. I'm really excited to be watching season 3, and the new season is out, so after season 3 I still have 2 more seasons to go, which is big because it's always hard to find TV. Also, I talked earlier about Maxton Hall. Would absolutely fucking recommend Maxton Hall if you're looking to fill The Summer I Turned Pretty hole in your heart. It is truly just excellent to consume. Would absolutely recommend. Again, is it groundbreaking television? Absolutely not. But the main actors have such good chemistry. They have such good chemistry. So because of that, I do really feel like it's worth the watch. And season 2 of that is coming out in November, I believe. But Life of a Showgirl is coming out on Friday. It's currently Monday, and I could not be more fucking excited. I'm genuinely stoked beyond belief for Life of a Showgirl because I do truly love her songs that she's done with Max Martin and Shellback. I think they're some of her best songs. Some of her most iconic pop songs. So if we're going for the showgirl vibe, I feel like I'm glad it's them and not Jack Antonoff. Maybe that's sacrilegious to say, but I'm really fucking excited. These people are they're the creative minds also behind Style. And I genuinely think that is one of the best pop songs ever written of all time. If not the best pop song ever written of all time. So I'm really fucking excited. If it comes out Thursday night for me at midnight, I will be staying up. But if it comes out at like 3 a.m. or something, because it's Pacific time, like I won't be up for that, but I'm still very excited. And then tomorrow I have lunch with a friend at Jolene, which I'm really excited about. I haven't tried. I'm really excited about everything apparently. And then I think I'm gonna hit a couple different shops to see if I can find a birthday present for Riley because I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be today. And then we're going to the Realization Par sample sale with my mom. Hopefully we find some good stuff there because I'm jonesing for a little top. I may be jonesing for a little dress, and everything is less than 120 pounds, I'm pretty sure. So that's huge. We're gonna do a quick try on haul because I went to the Realization Par sample sale and picked up 2 things. Such a sweet little mini dress. Like, I feel like this is just perfect for the fall. The thing is that it does have a hole right here, but I'm gonna try and take it to the tailor and see if they can work some magic, which is why I assume it was at the sample sale, because apparently this dress is still being sold for full price at their store right now, but I'm sure it's at the like sample sale because there was a defect. But I feel like the tailor might be able to work some magic, and I just feel like this is so cuteness for fall with like a boot. Oh, with a boot it's gonna be great. And then I also got one more short. Let's try that on. And this is the shirt. Oh, this to me is like, this is perfect. I just feel like this color is so fun, and I feel like I can just wear this on the daily. It just works. And that's it for my haul. Truly not that much. But to be honest, as is with any sample sale, vibes were like hectic in there, and baddies were stressed, my girls were stressed, so I was doing an in and out. I found 2 dresses that I did like, but I didn't love, and felt like I had similar stuff to those dresses, and they were still 120 pounds, which is great for Realization Par, but to me, I couldn't justify that price. For me, being not even that excited about the pieces.